Nearly a month ago, I 3D printed this baby dragon with its egg, and it's finally time to paint it. The general consensus was that it should be green, blue, and teal, so I did some reference images and then went hunting through my mom's paint supply. We're going for like a DIY iridescent without actually using just a color shifting paint, so this could get interesting. I thought it'd be nice to add a base coat of brown to this pile of gold coins and a base coat of black to the outside of the eggshell. Then I went over the egg with a sort of gunmetal-y, like dark grayish metallic color. And by that point, the brown base coat had finished drying, so I was able to add a first layer of bright gold paint. I wanted the inside of the shell to ultimately be a milky pearl, so I added a base coat of white in there, before mixing up a dark wash for the coins with some bronze and black to age them a little bit. Back to the actual dragon. I mixed some raspberry and white to get a vaguely mouth-like color, and then attempted to paint the inside of it. It was a struggle bus. It's a really small space, and there's no good angles to get at it. Unlike the wide expanse of this shell that I could add an iridescent coat to super easy, and it's not cheating because it's on the shell, not the dragon. I also added a little bit of a color-shifting white to the inside of the shell. And then it was time to paint the colors onto the dragon, which was so scary. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I decided to start by putting the lightest colors on the highest points, which would be kind of the opposite order, but it made more sense to me to paint it that way. Typically, you'd want to go from darker to lighter with painting, but mapping out the highlights first made it so much easier for me. From there, I just made a nice gradient from the light blue to the green, the dark blue, and the purple, and then I added a few little touches of gold. I wanted to make the eyes match, but not be like too matchy, so I just kind of threw a bunch of random lime greenish colors together. I painted all the little teeth white and the teeny tiny little claws black. Then added the irises in, which I don't know if I nailed them. They're a little freaky, but like, he's a baby dragon. He's not supposed to look totally normal, right? Then finally I coated everything in a high gloss varnish.